and more. With the transition from taboo topic into a mainstream phenomenon, it's hard to keep up with all the new claims being made about Wacky Tobacky. But before we dive into specific ailments this miracle drug is touted to cure, it's helpful to have an understanding of what exactly cannabis is, and what the differences are between the two most well-known components of cannabis, CBD and THC. First, we need to understand that cannabis mimics a compound we all have on our body, and most importantly in our brain. In fact, cannabis interacts with something called the endocannabinoid system, which is a group of signaling molecules with widespread effects throughout the brain and body. So even if you haven't ever tried cannabis before in your life, we all have an active endocannabinoid system, and it's extremely important in your body to keep it running smoothly.
Yeah, well, the endocannabinoid system is kind of lipid signaling system in the body, and it's involved in a whole lot of different physiologies. We call it the endocannabinoid system, and like lots of other systems, it consists of a number of components. And the components are the actual signaling molecules. So those are the endocannabinoids. And those are icosanoid molecules, and they're called anandamide and 2-arachidonyl glycerol, or 2-AG. And the other parts of the system are the receptors with which those endocannabinoids interact. So those are cannabinoid CB1 and CB2 receptors. And then there are also enzymes that are responsible for synthesizing the endocannabinoids, and enzymes responsible for degrading the compounds, so inactivating them. So that's the endocannabinoid system. And then, as it happens, THC interacts with the endocannabinoid system. So THC is one of the major components of cannabis, and it is actually a CB1 receptor activator. So the endocannabinoid system is involved in, we know it's involved in things, for example, like stress and anxiety. It's involved in memory and learning. It's involved in pain processing. It's involved in appetite. It seems to be involved in sleep as well.